Welcome back. Okay, so here's the thing. When I first moved here to the region, one of the things that I noticed was that the people in Appalachia pride themselves on a beautiful lawn. But that doesn't come easy. Andrew Volk with Evergreen of Johnson City joins us now with all the details. Andrew, that's really the sure thing around here.
It is, yeah. I'm a turf grass guy. I love lawn care work. I'm proud of my home turf. You know, it's something that you just get out and you look at and say, yes. You know, there's also people on the other hand that get out and they say no, and it's kind of, you know, a little bit of afraid. Lawn care is a lot of work. I mean, you got to be consistent and persistent. You know, there's nothing easy about it. Especially at this transition time, going from spring to summer. Probably the biggest tip I could give is you need to water deeply but infrequently. So a good thing about summer rain, you know, it comes kind of in heavy patches. You know, it's not like a light spring shower. But don't really count that one rain pass or two a week as, you know, the only rain for your lawn. That's one thing that you really want to make sure a lawn gets about 1, maybe up to 1.5 inches a week of rainfall. So don't really count on a summer shower to be it. You know, you still need to water, again, still get that 1 to 1.5 inches.
So how do you know how deep you're watering? Yeah,
well, the good thing is if you mow high, another tip is turf grass, especially tall fescue. This is the batch of tall fescue seed right there.
Seed right here?
Which is the most common in our area. Tall fescue grass seed looks very, very common as such. Tall fescue, in theory, if you mow high from like 3 to 4 inches, you'll have about 3 to 4 inches of roots. So another very, very big useful tip is whenever you apply grass seed, if you elect to do so in the summertime, which isn't the best time because tall fescue is a cool season turf grass, meaning its peak season is the winter months, not now. It's dormant now. So if you elect to apply grass seed in the summer, just make sure you water deeply and mow high, because if you mow at 4 inches or maybe 3 inches, you should have about 3 to 4 inches of roots going down into the soil. So try. Don't go out there and scalp your turf. I mean, try as much as you want to like the look. Mow high. It'll definitely favor solid turf grass development instead of weed development.
But if this one's staying dormant in the summertime, how are we going to get it to grow?
The good thing is in the summertime, if you apply fertilizer, which I love Milorganite fertilizer, I bought a bag just for referencing, but any slow release fertilizer, which is key. So slow release fertilizing is what you need to apply in late spring going into summer. So if you apply Milorganite or any slow release components, the energy of the slow release nitrogen in this case goes down into the roots. So when it's dormant, all the energy goes to the roots, and that's what's feeding all the energy back up to the turf grass that you walk on.
Okay, so I mean, you might be touching on this one, so I might be skipping ahead. Let me know. But is this the same? Do you still need to apply fertilizer like that if you are using maybe sod as well? You
can, yeah. Sod would be good. The only bad thing about sod is whenever you kind of lay newly sod, therefore it's newly cut, therefore the roots are cut. So if you do apply sod, you want to be a little careful because you may not have physically a lot of roots. So don't over apply at the time of sod laying.
Perfect. Now, Andrew, we are wrapping up right now, but you want to touch on this again next week as well, right?
Yeah, definitely. So there are an infinite amount of possibilities to talk through. A lot of options on summer lawn care tips.
Fantastic. Okay, so join us next Wednesday as we talk a little bit more about lawn care. But for right now, we'll be right back.